Let's kick it off with a bang. Right when I first started the company, I didn't have any employees. I didn't have really any customers. One of my first customers was a company called Kendall and Hyde. They make incredible leather goods. And to this day is one of my best buddies and somebody that I continue to do business with until this day. So at the time, we were making a pair of leather boots. We'll link to a picture, or we'll put a bunch of pictures up of their product because they really are beautiful. And we were making these boots and everything was going well. Then I tore the ligaments in my knee. I'm in the hospital getting surgery. We're working everything out with this guy, Lee Bean. I've talked about him a lot in the past, but we're gonna talk about him again today. Lee Bean came to the hospital to visit me when I was post-surgery with a huge basket of fruits, a huge basket of flowers. Get well soon. I'm like, this is my boy. This is a good guy. You know, I'm doing business with him and he cares about me. Little did I know, later on in the story, he disappeared. My customer sent him the money and he just disappeared with the money. And I'm sitting there holding the bag, and my personal bag had nothing in it, right? I had no money at this time. And it really sucked, right? It really sucked. We ended up figuring out a way to deal with it the best we could. Got the product shipped with as minimal losses as possible, but they were very substantial considering considering where I was back in the day. But because of the way I handled it, right, I remained good friends with Kendall until this day, and we still do business together. Having said that, aside from that nightmare, I love leather, right? Leather has so much personality, and the differences between different products and the different qualities is so substantial. Right here, where our office is, within a 100-kilometer radius, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of, probably thousands of leather factories. And we're right there in the middle of it. 20 minutes that way, you have one of the biggest bag and PU, so fake leather, PU markets in the entire world. You have zipper factories, you have everything you can think of related to leather and bags, we have right here in Huadu. In the 100 kilometers around us, we have some of the best leather manufacturers in China. And a lot of that is obviously imported leather and then processed into leather goods. On top of that Kendall and Hyde product, we've done quite a bit of work with leather. I think the biggest reason was initially the proximity to all the factories here in this exact neighborhood, right, in this exact area. Some of my best friends have massive bag factories in the vicinity of where we're at, and I go out with them regularly, you know, for dinner. And, you know, the work that these guys are doing is very impressive, right? The leather manufacturing homes of the world should absolutely be nervous, right? China is coming in hot and they're making precise, beautiful products. The problem is they need someone to guide them, right? These factories are new. They don't know what it takes a lot of the time to bring in a product that is going to be quality across an entire mass production line, right? Making a sample doesn't mean you can make a whole production. And so, you know, what we found very interesting is doing that with our factories, coming up with plans to execute for an entire production line. I would absolutely be nervous if I was Italy. China is getting better and better by the day. Not just Italy. Anybody in the leather manufacturing space, China's getting better by the day, and they're not going to stop, right? They're going to perfect it. They're going to get there. It might take a decade or two, but they will get there, and it will be beautiful. Below, I have an article below, everything you need to know about manufacturing leather goods in China. The complete guide is below. Have a look. Thanks. Peace.